We open up in a playground, a bunch of kids playing around. We could see a kid going on a slide. Cut over and we see a girl under a tree reading a book as a boy runs by. Tick, 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 tick. She's watching these two boys play pretend guns with each other. Pow, pow, pshing, ching, ching, pow, pow. Watching in enjoyment as one of them gets shot. You got me. Little boy's mom calls him from the side. Billy, it's time to get going now. Okay, I gotta go, man. I'll see you later, Adam. Okay, bye. Adam gets up and dusts himself off. Another kid gets called. Sarah, it's time to go home now. Okay. Adam watches as more and more kids get taken home because it's getting late. Adam walks over to the tree where the girl was sitting under. Hey there, tree nerd. You got space under there for one more? Sure. Come on in. So they sit down as he reaches in his bag and pulls out his video game system. We watch as the playground starts to get darker and darker as the evening comes on and more people leave. Eventually, it's only them sitting in the playground together. All right, Adam, it's getting late. We better get home. Oh, okay. We see them walking together as the evening sets in. Don't worry, we'll be home soon. As the kids pull up to their house, they can already hear their parents fighting from the outside. Wendy and Adam are reluctant to enter the house. As soon as they get in the house, Adam runs upstairs without saying anything. Tuk, 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 tuk. Wendy calls out to her parents. We're home. We're going to be going to bed. Cut to later as Wendy is tucking Adam into bed. It's okay now. Don't worry. The fight will be over soon. Do you want me to tell you the bedtime story I always tell you? Yeah. Okay. Long ago, in a kingdom far, far away, there was a prince and a princess. They were trapped in an evil castle by two evil ogres. And then as the story goes on, Adam slowly goes to bed and we cut as his sister Wendy kisses him on the head. Next day, we're at school. We see Adam running off with his soccer gear. See you later. Now, Wendy's by herself, looking down the hallway to all the other kids. She passes through, trying not to be noticed as it makes her awkward. Seeing everybody having fun is hard for her. As she gets into her class, she's freaked out by all the guys. She's one of the only girls in her class, and she just tries to slink in the back as quiet as possible. Okay, does anybody know the answer to this one? Anybody? Wendy, maybe? Wendy? Wendy's too shy and can't answer. No? All right. This makes Wendy even more nervous. The more nervous she gets, the more anxious she gets. She sees one of her cuticles sticking out on her thumb, starts chewing at it. One of the other kids in the class can hear it out of the corner of his ear. Wendy notices that the boy's noticing him, and she's mortified. Wendy slinks down into her chair, embarrassed, as the boy just shrugs it off. As we dissolve it to later in the school, as Wendy's helping the teacher, cleaning brushes. Oh my God, it was so humiliating. Well, you're laughing about it now, so it can't be that bad, huh? Oh, I guess not. Well, at least it wasn't picking my nose or anything. The teacher looks over at Wendy and asks, I'm not keeping you from anything, am I? No. I'm just waiting for my little brother to finish soccer. Besides, I like hanging out with you. And I like hanging out with you too. But, I don't know, maybe you should join some after-school programs like Adam. Well, I don't know. It's just hard as Wendy gets more and more anxious. I understand it's hard. Like when you know an answer to a question, but you're too nervous to answer, right? It's okay to be shy. It's normal for someone at your age. It's just, I don't want you to be so shy to the point that you miss it on childhood. We cut outside to the soccer field. As Adam's running infield to grab a ball, we see another guy come in from his left. Adam's getting in deep and digging in hard as his buddy comes up behind him and kicks the ball from under him. But then Adam's accidentally tripped. Terry, his buddy, is shocked by this. Oh, jeez. And Terry's leaning over to help Adam up. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to trip you. But Adam's not even hearing it. He's just engulfed in rage. And as Adam shoves Terry violently, knocks him over. You did that on purpose! No, I didn't. Man, what the hell's into you? Hey, what's going on here? The coach enters the field. It's enough of that roughhousing. All right, it's enough. I've warned you about your hot-headed ways there, Adam. Hit that bench. Adam storms off the field. I'm not hitting the bench. I'm going home. I don't need this stupid game anyways. And then coach gets mad at Adam. That's it. I've warned you about talking back. You're off the team. Don't bother coming back. We see Wendy waving goodbye to her teacher as going to go pick her brother Adam up from soccer. As she exits the school, she can already see him sitting on the stoop. What? Did your game end early? No. Well, what happened then? I don't want to talk about it. You got into another fight, didn't you? It wasn't my fault. He tripped me. Oh, Adam, it doesn't matter. You can't keep getting into fights. You're going to get kicked off the soccer team. Well, oh no, you didn't. You got kicked? Mom and Dad are going to freak out. Oh, so what? Like, do you even care? They're only going to be upset because they wasted all this money on my soccer gear. And all this is because that stupid jerk Terry tripped me. I thought you and him are friends. Well, not anymore, obviously. Adam, you keep losing your temper and you're going to run out of friends. Yeah, well, at least I have friends to lose. Wendy's really shocked by this. And it slowly starts settling into Adam what he's done. Wendy turns away and a little tear rolls down her cheek. And Adam just starts feeling rotten. Oh, man. I didn't mean to sound like that. That didn't come out right. And Wendy gets up from her stoop. No, it's okay. I mean, it's the truth. I don't have any friends. I feel rotten anyways. I'm sorry. Just forget about it. Come on, let's just go home. They're walking home together. It's the sun setting. We cut to the kitchen as they're eating their supper as quick as possible before their parents get home from work. As Wendy's putting up a note on the fridge telling them that they went to the park. We cut to them in the park, again, under the tree. Wendy reading a book and Adam playing a video game. As the sun sets, as all the kids leave. And once again, as they come up to the house, the parents have been drinking and they can hear the fighting from outside on the street. We cut to the bedroom as Wendy's already telling Adam the bedtime story. Adam's already asleep, but Wendy keeps telling the story anyways. And the prince and the princess were trapped in the dark and evil castle by the evil ogre and the evil witch. They had no way to get out, and they were trapped forever. And she closes her eyes and cries.